From the deep dark reaches of Star Trek Online comes Nikitas, Tabbytha, and Grebog with another episode of Fleet Action Report.
Welcome to Fleet Action Report, the show where we don't just play the game, but we teach you how to play the game. I'm Tabbytha, and up next is Grebog.
This is episode 198, Demon Hunting. As you can tell, we are without a Nikitas tonight. So there's
the demons
that.
got him.
Yeah, the demons got a hold of him. We're gonna have to go out and try to rescue him, I guess, so to speak. If you'd like to support us, obviously, like David ZBR or EZBR, however you want me to say that. David, thank you for the follow. That is a great way to support. You can also subscribe, or we have YouTube that you can go and that's where all of the episodes get sent. And we also have the option, if you don't like to give money to Twitch, you can send money to Coffee. We have Coffee link for you. So
Coffee! I like coffee. I've
all
had
right.
a lot of coffee today.
That might be a good thing, or who knows? Might just go off the rails because yeah. How's your week been, and what have you been up to, Tabby?
It's been pretty good. It was very, very restful because I had a wonderful weekend in Maryland, doing a celebratory thing, like a spiritual celebratory thing. That was very relaxing and rejuvenating.
That's always good.
That is always good. Yes. I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft. I've started. I've gotten my blood DK now to a point where she can start tanking, and so I tanked for my first time in a long time last night. So in Awakened Aberrus. And I didn't die too many times, so that was I call that successful.
I mean, blood DK, best DK, or I mean. I am biased.
I did almost as much healing as the healers, and so I thought that was very, very fun, very amusing.
I've turned it into a competition at times to see if I can pass healers. Though here's the thing with blood DK. You when you see your healing go way up, that means you're taking way more damage. When the damage gets in,
absorbing damage.
Well, when the damage coming in is getting massive, like keeps growing. Let's say tons of ads or whatever. You'll see your heals per second skyrocket. I have maybe at some point hit 1 million heals per second, so. It makes me giggle because when I see that happen. I was also the only tank alive, so. Anyway, so you're enjoying it. If you need tips, I mean, it sounds like you're doing quite well, so, you know. But if you need any advice, feel free to ask.
Absolutely. Yeah, there was a moment where the rest of the raid had wiped, and like it was just me and the boss for like the last few seconds, and I got the kill. I
nice.
Took the boss down like the last couple of percent.
Nice. See, I always have to ask the raid, do you want me to keep going or do you want me to stop? Because if I keep going, this may be a while. But if I stop, we can all get back here faster. But yeah.
If I keep going, there's a chance that I could actually get the kill.
Yeah. And I have done that sometimes. Gotten kills when I'm the only one left. Anything else? Or any more fun stories from being the last one alive?
No, nope.
Since this is not a wow podcast,
Not yet.
not yet. I mean, we could probably do one. I even have Nikitas contribute. I know he doesn't get to play a lot of it, but you know, I too am a blood DK.
We could call it WoW action report. War.
War. Yeah, there we go. I too do blood DK things and WoW. My group we cleared normal of the awakened Avarice, and we delved into heroic. We got a few of the bosses in heroic down. We'll finish up. We ran out of time essentially. We will finish up on Friday. Probably. I don't know that we'll get a full clear, but I think we should be able to get most of the bosses. As long as people are doing the mechanics and remember the mechanics, it'll go easier. You know, though Sarkareth, the last boss, is always kind of a pain. Anyway, outside of that, I've been doing STO stuff and things. I've been doing like my dailies and whatnot. Working on ship builds. Like if people notice, I don't have, or I kind of changed up some of my powers on this captain. I now have Surgical Strikes 3. I now have, you know, Override Subsystem Safeties 2 in the build. You know, I turned this into a proper build. So hopefully I do better now. I still need to upgrade gear, but you know, yeah, things are getting closer. Let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, I already talked about on Monday how my D&D players threw me for a loop. The normal we're gonna punch first, ask questions later, decided to try to, you know, ask questions and parlay instead.
Yeah.
Kind of always throws a DM for a loop when they change tactics. Anyway, let's get into this week in STO. You'd like to take the first one?
The Demon Slayer event, May 2nd, that's today, to May 23rd. You get 14 days of completion to get the Herald Defiler Mace, an omnidirectional Herald anti-proton beam array, wide arc Herald anti-proton dual heavy cannons, and 3 featured TFO reward boxes plus 20k to lithium. To get the completions, you can complete one of 3 different TFOs. The Herald Sphere, which is a space, the Gateway to Grethor, another space, and Brotherhood of the Sword, a ground. And this is part of the overall event campaign. I think, like, it's not usually, this is kind of I wasn't expecting to get like 3 weapons out of this, like a mace, an omni, and the dual heavy cannons.
Yeah, I was a little surprised by, because like normally they take we're gonna give you space stuff like the omni and dual heavy cannons might have been one thing, but they threw in that mace, and it kind of threw me for a I don't know if it threw me for a loop. It just struck me as a little bit odd.
The mace struck you?
Yes, the mace struck me, and apparently it pulls you in, and then yeah. But because yeah, it's supposed to yeah, pulls in other nearby enemies, and it has a massive crit severity on it. So, but I do like seeing more anti-proton weapons. I like seeing more of anything that is not just phaser or disruptor, because then it just diversifies our options for other weapon types. Well, yes. Yes.
What if we do a proton anti-proton build?
I was debating that, especially since we just got this new anti-proton stuff. I mean,
Thematically, that sounds pretty pretty cool.
So
Proton anti.
if we hit them with a proton and it leaves a slight proton charge, and then we hit them in the same spot with an anti-proton type charge, wouldn't that be a bigger explosion?
I mean, you would think.
Something tells me they didn't put that into the game mechanics.
I don't think so.
All right. Anyway,
because they hate fun.
So if you've had your head in a hole under a rock, then you've missed that they added in the Dyson bundle. It is now live. It went in today. You get 3 ships. There's a Fed version, a KDF version, and a Romulan version. The one thing to note, and we verified, the Romulan one does not use a singularity core. It uses a antimatter warp core. So for those that don't like singularity cores, the Romulan ship is now, yeah. So the base price is 10,000 Zen. It is currently on sale until May 16th and at 25% off. So right now it is 7,500 Zen, or roughly $75. They do work with the T5 parts. However, you need to have purchased the T5 ships to be able to use the T5 parts. So there is that. And like I said, the bundle includes the 3 ships that I mentioned, a tier 6 ship token. Technically, you get 9 experimental ship upgrade tokens. Originally, it was said to only have 8. I think people complained and they listened and gave us another. And even in this artwork, you can see it says 8. But if you go to the listing down here, it says 9 experimental ship upgrade tokens right in the list of what all you get. So they changed it because they heard people complain, and it apparently made sense, and they changed it, which means you should be able you'll be able to upgrade all 3 of the ships to T6X2. So that's kind of nice. And you also get 4 ship slots for the 3 ships plus that T6 ship token. And then you get 2 new environmental suits. There is a Paladin, and let's see, Solanae Sentinel environmental suit and the Solanae Paladin environmental suit. I think the Paladin one is the dark colored. They're basically just 2 different colorations of the same suit. Personally, I do kind of like the darker colored theme on it of the 2 suits, but that's just me. And you also get the Dyson researcher outfit, though I think you found out that that's the same as what we can get from the fleet holding.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, there is a Dyson outfit that you can buy from the fleet holding for dilithium and fleet credits. This one that you get from the bundle is the same outfit, but the advantage here is the one that you buy from the fleet holding unlocks for 1 character. So this one that you get from the bundle will unlock across your entire account. So you will no longer have to unlock that fleet Dyson outfit per character at an expense of fleet credits and dilithium. It will now be automatically unlocked across your entire account. And it should also be noted that Solanae, that the EV suit, there's a EV suit that you get from A Step Between Stars. And that one maxes out at like level 50, I think, and you can't upgrade it. But you can upgrade it in the Lobby store. And the Paladin and the Paladin and the whatever the other one is.
Sentinel.
The Sentinel and the Paladin are the Lobby store upgraded versions of the environmental suits that you get from A Step Between Stars.
You also get a title, Science Destroyer. The thing to note, so obviously the 3 ships, if you buy the bundle, the 3 ships are account wide. The environmental suits are account wide. The Dyson Researcher outfit is account wide. The 9 upgrade tokens and the T6 ship coupon and the 4 ship slots will only go to the captain that you currently have. However, I believe the tier 6 ship token is not bound to account even, so you
can trade it.
You can give it to a friend, you can keep it. You know, that's all up to you. And I don't know about the upgrade tokens. They might not be locked either. A lot of times they are not locked when they come out of the bundles. So sometimes
they are not locked. I'm looking at them right now.
Okay, so pretty much there's so much that is account wide. It's just don't expect to get like multiples of the tier 6 ship tokens, the 9 upgrades, or the 4 bridge off or 4 ship slots. Make sure you claim it.
The T6 coupon is account bound.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes.
But basically everything.
The upgrade tokens are not. They're not bound at all.
So whoever you want to have the 4 more bridge or ship slots, make sure to buy it with that captain, so they get the ship slots. And the rest, I believe, if you go to, is it promotions? Where is it? No. Items. In the promotion unlock, that is where you will find the title reclaim and both the Solanae Sentinel and Paladin environmental suits. You can claim again and again for your captains. And the ships are where they normally are. If you don't know where to claim ships, do ask. I will help you figure that out. But I'll right now guess that you know. And then they also announced today that there is a Lobby sale. It's just 20% off until May 6th. So it's a very quick one. You have Lobby that you have burning a hole in your pockets. Now's the time to buy stuff. You can get ships. There's all kinds of good ships in here. There's space gear. Yeah, like the Delphic distortion torpedoes in here. I know there's all kinds of good stuff in here. Ship traits, the Boimler effect, like a space trait. There's a ground trait it's amazing for ground. As I'm trying to think. Oh, Space Explorer is a great gig if that's a good one to pick up. Anyway, and then there's also always costumes. I mean, because costumes. Yeah, that I think that's pretty much everything they've announced. Outside of consoles getting a bunch of stuff that PC has already had. Like I think they are. Let me pull up the Twitter feed here. Because I think they are getting, yeah, they have an XP event going on here this weekend. They're also starting, oh, we have a dilithium ore thing coming. Oh, it started today. Bonus dilithium.
Oh, it should be noted that I just tested this. The Solanae environmental suit reclaim in the C-store doesn't care how many are in your bags. It will give you one of each time you click the button. So unlike other reclaim items, so like if you want to outfit your entire bridge crew in environmental suits, you don't have to do the dance of claim one, equip it, wait for it to become active, claim another one, equip. You can just click the button for as many as you want and then equip them all.
All right, so yeah, dilithium reward, or the dilithium weekend is still May 6th, and it's I believe 20%, 50%. I don't know. Where'd it go? That's the XP dilithium. It is a, come on, pull it up, and 100% bonus dilithium ore for daily mining missions, rich dilithium claims, 100% bonus on the fleet dilithium mining missions, and then everywhere else is a 50% bonus dilithium. So do stuff and things, get more dilithium. That's the STO news. I guess we could talk about the ship that they leaked without, I think, realizing. For those that watched 10 Forward, the Ambassador Kale, on his sign off, accidentally slapped up an image of a ship. Oh, can I did I screenshot it? I screenshotted it. I will pop it up quick for people. But if I didn't, I did not. Or no.
Oh no.
I did. Okay. Here, let me see if I can. If I go to desktop, will it? Nope. Wrong. It's showing as now we're a frame inside of a frame inside of a frame. As you're gonna just keep, let's see, main monitor. That's the problem. Okay. Here, let's go to this monitor. That's the one we want. Okay, here we go. Maybe refresh. I'm not. There we go. There it is. Okay, so that is the ship that they leaked in 10 Forward. I guess why is no. Apparently I'm cutting off some of the image. Oh well. But you get the gist of it looks like an obelisk carrier a little bit. They have not said what it was. They didn't say. All he said when he figured out that was on the screen was, "Oh," and then it went silent because he into the stream. Because he was like, what am I displayed? And then it stopped. So he did not mean to share this out.
Whoops
is yeah. All right. But yeah, so he we're getting, the theory is that's the summer event ship. We will see. Anyway, on to what's going on now.
Primary target.
Our primary target. So there are 3 events or 3 TFOs in this event. Oh, you did not. Here, let me get you into team.
Yeah, I changed characters, so.
Technically, if others would want to join, we could invite you in because we're just running TFOs. And yeah, but there is some tricks, tips, and whatnot on these TFOs on ways to get them done. Do we care which one we do first, or do you just want me to hit them all and then we'll cut from there?
Oh, we'll hit them all.
Oh, I guess we're doing Herald Sphere first because that weeboo.
Weeboo.
Oh, map transfer fail. There we go.
Oh no.
For those that get the map transfer fail, the quick and easy way to get rid of that is to basically open up your character selection, like character screen, not selection. So I hit like K. That's why you saw me hit like pull up my, I guess, skills fast. Normally when you hit that, it will refresh what ship you're trying to fly, and it will then verify and send you if it's not a small craft. All right, stage 1 here. We have six waves that we have to destroy. They come out of gateways. There'll be 3 gateways. You'll end up dealing with basically two rounds of the 3. And once we defeat these forces, we have to
enter a gateway.
Oh wait. It says enter the gateway now. Why? But one of them, it says we're not done killing things. Okay.
You defeat that initial onslaught, then you enter a gateway.
And then in here, once you're in here, they will tell you 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock where they're coming from. And
stop the Herald forces before they reach the gateway.
That's by the mini map, right?
Yes. But you can see the gateways on like show up. And then you basically are trying to prevent them from getting from the edge to the gateway.
And ultimately, it doesn't matter. This map doesn't have a fail condition.
It basically will just depend on how much bonus marks you're going to get at the end.
Gateway opening at 6 o'clock.
See, at first I thought he was just bad at telling time.
I mean, there is a trick when in this phase on how to find the exit, which for those that there's been a feature that has prevented people from seeing the exit gateway. Feature.
Feature.
Gateway opening at 10 o'clock. Gateway opening at 12 o'clock.
But while you're in here, we have to defeat forces for 4 minutes total. And then we have to enter the gateway to exit.
Target's shields have failed. Gateway opening at 11 o'clock.
Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity below 75%.
Gateway opening at 10 o'clock.
But yeah, this is a lot of blowing up the Iconians and their Herald allies.
Shields have failed.
Gateway opening at 5 o'clock.
Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Gateway opening at 2 o'clock.
I just love organizing my buttons on the fly.
I debated flipping ships tonight, and then I was like, I need more time to get everything set up first.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Gateway opening at
Target
11
shield
o'clock.
has failed.
The Ambassador class looks pretty awesome with the
Shields failing.
anniversary shield.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Gateway
Hull
opening
integrity
at
below
Actually, most ships look pretty awesome with the anniversary shield.
hull integrity below 75%.
Anniversary shield. I'll
The
have
kind of
to-
silver one.
We need to stop the Herald attack on Allied space. Get through that gateway.
Oh, they fixed it.
Oh, heavens me!
So if you don't know where it is, if you can't see it for whatever reason, it does put a green marker on where the gateway is on the map to highlight it. Before this time, it didn't show up before. Okay, then once we're on the outside, we have another 4 minutes of blowing up the Iconians. There's a lot of back and forth in this one. I'll just say that.
Blow up, blow up Iconians in the sphere. Blow up Iconians out of the sphere.
Target shields have failed.
All right,
Night
thank you so much for joining
Furrow.
us, Flyrel.
So now that she's gone to bed, I can now talk. Oh wait, no.
Oh,
Like I would talk about her on stream. I mean, I guess I sometimes do, but not like. I don't know that I've ever said anything
I mean, you do
negative.
talk about her frequently,
I can't help
just
it.
not in that way.
I say nothing that I wouldn't say to her face.
Take out their commando vessels.
Target shields have failed.
And oh wait, no, we still have another 2 minutes.
Target shields have failed.
Another gateway. Who would have guessed? The Iconians and their gateways. Also, okay, so for those that have the theory that the Ethereum, I think they call themselves, from the alternate, the mirror universe or wherever they're from,
Yeah.
there's theory that they are the Iconians.
Mirror Iconians.
Yes. And for those that believe that, I think this new event is part of a way of agreeing to that. I'm just saying, like, we've never, this is a new event. There had to be something that triggered this thought. And it makes me wonder if that confirms the suspicion.
Yeah, because like what, like if you when you do midnight, and you go back there and you see the
In the sphere, all right.
pre-demon Iconians, and you
Okay.
compare them to the Etherians, there's kind of a lot of similarities there.
Yeah.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Sensor readings show that the ship is controlling the gateway. Destroy it!
Shields have failed.
The ship is drawing power from the gateways. You'll need to shut the gates down, or we won't be able to destroy it. The network is
Or if you have people with enough DPS, you can destroy it without even trying.
will make it easier for our ships to get into the fight.
Let's see, what marks do I actually need? It's like I'm a little low on Nukara. And so, yeah, that was the final phase, which is defeat the Herald Flagship. The optional objective is to do it within 3 minutes. It normally, in higher difficulties, has a lot tougher shield to get through. And to weaken it, you are going around shutting down the gateways, killing off the Herald ships that are coming through. In the normal like that was, you can just ignore it and blow that ship up. All right. Now we have Gateway for Grethor, or to Grethor, and Brotherhood of Sword left. So let's see which one pops first. Again, Brotherhood is a ground one, so I don't have a problem with ground, but yeah, some people do.
I'm fine with it. I like ground.
Looks like
clunky,
Brotherhood.
but it's fine.
Ground it is. Here we start in a shuttlecraft, typically. And it says wait for landing. This is where we get the debrief.
Listen up. Sorry.
Fine. Basically, there we'll go through 3 or 4 different areas of First City on Kronos to disable tech. There will be one obvious one, and there's 2 that are cloaked. The 2 that are cloaked are always in the same spot in each section, so if you've done this before, you know where to go.
You need to deactivate all of the
So
devices
essentially,
together,
you can have
or else
someone
the network will reset.
go and sit in a spot that will have one and wait for people to trigger the first one, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Because back here in this corner is supposed to be, I believe, where one of them is.
You have 15 seconds.
Oh,
to
apparently
disable
not.
The other 2
See?
Iconian devices simultaneously. The heralds are activating.
And then if you hit them all at the same within the time frame, you get to go to the next stage.
Lather, rinse, and repeat.
Now,
Like
in this one, there's some
7
additional objectives. In this room, we have to assist the honor guard and rescue the fire team. These are optional. The fire team is already in combat. If you don't get to them in time, they will
Iconian devices simultaneously.
I don't see anyone at the other one.
The devices are resetting.
Okay, I'm
Synchronize
here
and
for
try
the-
again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
I guess I'm protecting the person that was... No?
Iconian devices
Disabling. All right.
simultaneously. The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. Proceed to that location.
In this one, we have optionals of what used to be rescue Targs and evacuate Syndicate Operative. I only see the Syndicate Operative showing up on the list of optionals. The Targs, if I remember correctly, were no longer in the pens. Yeah, they used to be down here. You used to be able to come down here and release them. I'm gonna guess that that created a problem.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
This is a really good team that we're on.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Oh, they hit me and knocked me off of the thing.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. A Herald leader is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
The Great Hall.
A great, great haul.
Let's see how he likes photons. That one didn't like photon.
The Heralds are
Well, that was fast. So yeah, the last stage was go to the courtyard and defeat the Herald leader. Easy peasy.
That was really fast.
The frustrating, it can take a while if people don't know where the points are, and you have multiple resets and waiting on people to try to figure out where to be and what to do. But that was a great example of people knew where they were, and we only had a couple resets, and yeah.
Now it's time for Gateway to Grathor.
This one's not too bad either. I actually don't mind any of these TFOs. So,
The only time I get annoyed with Brotherhood of the Sword is when I get a group that doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, some people just want to kill. And that doesn't quite work in that one. I have gotten annoyed in this one where people just want to kill. So in the asteroid belt here, you can find Herald enemy ships throughout the entire match. You can fight them. They do nothing. They help. They give you no bonuses. They give you nothing other than wasting your time. So don't be that person that sits in the asteroid belt taking out enemy ships when you don't even have to fight them.
Yeah, pretty much when it starts, you just go straight ahead, ignore the asteroid belt, then hook either left or right.
Yeah, the first group of enemies is going to be dead ahead. I thought.
Nope, there's not even going to be a group in it. You just go straight ahead, and then hook left or right to go to your destination of choice.
And basically, you have to destroy all the enemies around the starbase and the shipyard. And once you've gotten control of them, you're good to go. And as you can see in the distance, there were some names out in the asteroid belt, and they are, yeah.
There's people out there in the asteroid belt messing around.
He's close. He came in, or they came in, I guess. I don't know that, but yeah. I was worried when I saw someone 28 kilometers out, and I'm like going, oh no.
Target's shields have failed.
If you complete yours too fast, you can go to the other side to help, though some people don't, some people do, because the next time you go through this, you have to, or, oh, I guess you did have somebody out there fighting in the shipyard.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still somebody out there playing in the asteroids.
I'm taking out a group that's in the middle, oddly enough,
Shields failing.
between the two, the shipyard and starbase.
Yeah, like after the fighting starts, a group does spawn out there.
Target's shields have failed.
You can probably avoid them if the other team doesn't need help,
Shields failing.
but then it does help in the end that you can assist the other side and go back and forth without getting attacked.
All right, my guy finally stopped playing in the asteroid field and is finally
The starbase is secure.
helping
Okay,
me.
starbase is secure. I'll go back to the asteroid or shipyard.
Thanks, buddy.
If you have the team split as evenly as you can on a 5-person team, so cut one person in half, have half their ship on one side, half the other side.
Hey, I mean, if you're flying like a galaxy,
Their run to the planet.
then you can that's not impossible. Theoretically.
So essentially, you would have one person sit near the starbase, one person close to the planet, one person near the shipyard, one person close to the planet, and basically you close the radiation gateways. Do not bother with the spawning gateways,
Levels of beta radiation.
because
Close them.
as soon as you close a spawning gateway, it spawns another spawning gateway. It I guess if you don't like the position of the spawning gateway, you could try it.
And also a note about the radiation gateways, the higher your engine speed, the more likely it is for your channel to reset. As you're closing it. So when you start closing a radiation gateway, kind of slow down your engine speed a bit. I usually slow down to about a quarter. Otherwise it'll be almost closed and then your channel will reset and it's annoying.
But yeah, there's some good spots that you can pick that will let you be within range, and you can close multiple radiation gateways in one
Oh,
go
dude,
without
why are
having
you
to
not
move.
closing the gateway? Do you not know what's going on?
No, I didn't want to close that, but whatever. Radiation. But then you just attack whatever comes out at after everybody. Don't worry about. Come on, get me within range of the. Oh, someone else got it. Good, good, good.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
But okay, so yeah, for this one, stage 1 is rescuing the shipyard station. There will be 2 waves on each. And then we're on stage 2, which is where the transports come, and we have 6 minutes. We're now down to 3 on ours.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target
But you have to basically defend the transports. You want to get 25 of them. It says 25 required. This is normal mode, so there's only 10 that's technically required. The rest are bonus.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Okay, I gotta get. No one's getting this, so.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to check them.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Come on, radiation gateway thing, pop up, so I can close you.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
But yeah, if you have a good group of people, you can have people basically split and take basically a lane and have it closed completely. And you don't have to do a lot of what I'm doing over here of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Beginning their run to the planet. Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Dude, why are you not closing that gateway?
Target shields have failed.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
And if you've noticed, my tactic is to rush up as fast as I can, and then I do a full stop and while I'm closing.
Yep. Yeah, I spent like a long time trying to figure out what it was that was interrupting my
Ship is under attack.
casts. And it turns out it's engine speed.
Failed.
Oh, good, they got it for once. Or, I mean...
All right. It is time for part 3. See, I always try and go over to the starbase because this is where phase 3 starts.
Herald.
Yeah, so stage 3 is Herald forces approaching, which is what was just told. We have to eliminate the remaining Herald forces and defeat the Herald Dreadnought and fleet, and we have 3 minutes optional.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Herald ships are attacking the starbase.
After you do so much damage, it keeps teleporting closer and closer to the shipyard.
Target shields have failed.
Unless you can do enough damage to it in one go.
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. About to blow up on top of me.
Our troops have landed.
Like I said, all three of these TFOs, in my opinion, are pretty decent ones to run. I kind of like all of them, but that's just me. The Herald Sphere one had when it was bugged was a bit frustrating, but now that it's been fixed, it looks like it's going to be nicer now.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's our time.
That is time. We did all of our stuff in 3 TFOs in our allotted time.
Take that, Nicodemus. We didn't need. Oh wait, I mean,
Whoa! Oh, whoa! 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 Back up there! Back up there!
oh, he knows if I did actually finish that it's a joke. Yeah. And for those listening, yes, it was a joke. All right. Well, let me do that. All right, so that's our show. If anyone have any questions about the event, about any of the news that we covered today, speak now, because we're getting ready to wrap. What are we doing next week?
What are we doing next week?
We have new ships.
But it's a little soon to do builds on them, though. Is it?
I would say we need another week for that to start pumping out builds. Unless we want to have one of us slap together a fast build. I think I could get a Saifu build for the Romulan one pretty quick. But
I mean, I've got all the Romulan bits. Well, except that my rep isn't. I'm still working on the rep.
well, that's where I'm gonna. If I do it on this captain, I probably would need more time. If I do it on my on Simon, I could probably slap one together in a couple days.
Yeah.
Because Simon has all my Saifu stuff already unlocked.
Well, we will consult with the missing member of our party, the one who decided to abandon us tonight. He still does have a say in the matter.
I mean, we still have one. We have one one episode that we could do next week. Which might not be a bad one to do until we get the ship builds ready. And that would be bridge officer traits, which kind of goes with shipbuilding. So if we don't have a ship build next week, we will be doing the bridge officer traits.
I would say let's just go ahead and do the bridge officer traits.
Okay, we'll do the bridge officer traits for next week. Let me put that into the show notes, so that way, if Nicholas looks, he knows what's coming. I guess I've been lax on giving this information. Fleet status stuff. The Fed fleet, we are still done with everything. I keep adding provisioning things. We really don't need more provisions because, as you can see here, renewable provisions on the colony are 270. We have 230 morale provisions and 246 infrastructure provisions. And it's very similar across all of our holdings like that. Like we can get 229 fleet ships.
Wow.
People keep having marks to spend and stuff, so I've been putting those up. So it's not that we need the provisioning, but yeah, which also means if you need a fleet that you can come and buy stuff, we have a Fed fleet that has plenty of provisions. I don't even care if you join the fleet, buy a few things from the fleet stores and walk away. That's not a concern to me. Because I mean, how much can you really buy? 229 ships? Sure.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But the KDF fleet is still progressing. We are closing in on a lot of big markers on the KDF side. Like the Spire is closing in on what I think we're finishing tier 2, starting tier 3 here soon. I know the research lab is also chasing it, not far behind. I've been keeping those two going with the stuff because it unlocks like the extra trait slots, the tactical consoles people like, from the Spire. It unlocks things that are beneficial. Yeah, and I think that's all. If you're looking for a fleet, let us know and we can help you out. I guess at Real Grebog in game. All right. So next week, bridge officer traits. Again, if you would like to support us, go check out. You can either do it through the coffee link right there, which is ko-fi.com/GREBOG. Like, subscribe, here, or I guess follow and subscribe here, or you can go to YouTube where all these episodes will be stored for forever and a day. And please click the subscribe there. More people that subscribe, the more people will notice us there as well. And eventually we'll be able to have an actual official, like youtube.com/Fleet Action Report instead of @Fleet Action Report. But I mean, at Fleet Action Report works fine, I guess. And for Nicodemus, I guess, see you out there.
Have safe, be fun, and don't fire yourself on set.
Well, live long and prosper, everybody.